You know, I just put it this way. If you gone long enough to the theatres, और मैं उन लोगों में से हूँ जो Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, जब भी मौका मिले, I feel, you know, it's like the most exciting time. You get to see performances on screen. Not every time is it very exciting. When this gentleman is always performing, I get very excited because it's almost like you can feel, you can learn so much more. A gentleman sitting right next to him. उनके बारे में तो आज पहली बार जानेंगे, but KK sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Kushal, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
ये जर्नी कैसे हुई we'll find out, but I was just telling him before कि 2016 में लास्ट हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी और जब एक बहुत ही कमाल की फिल्म आई थी सात उचक्के. Not many people saw it, but those that saw it loved it, and I think that zone started with your film. 2017 में lots of different kind of cinema came. You must be feeling happier. I think I remember that time you were a little bit upset or maybe sad by not every film getting a slot.
That hasn't changed much though.
Actually, not changed much, is it? Yeah. It's an impression and a perspective, is it?
Yeah, I keep trying to put a different face for each film. In the sense that, the basic facts remain the same. The fact is that good cinema needs more patronage. And that is something I'm still seeking. And I continue to seek. And I shall do all the Sam Dam Dandabhed required and see to it that cinema gets its due.
When you do come onto a set, I know, you come fully prepared to a set. Can there ever come a time, it happens to a lot of actors or a lot of professionals in all their field, once they've achieved a lot, of critical acclaim, essentially you're looking at respect from peers. And once you have that, can you ever fall, prey to your own image in your head? Can that happen?
The fact still remains that the very journey that you have taken to get those accolades is something that you should not forget. If you forget that, then you're any which way, you will go for a toss. So I would... In fact, वो मेरा ध्यान कभी होता ही नहीं था. मतलब वो जो है, वो तो है ही, जो जिसका result is inevitable, of anything in life. So if the result is good, that means you've got to concentrate on the process itself, no?
Correct.
So I keep reconcentrating on the process itself.
Do you go to cinema halls now? And I'm sure you used to do it earlier, but are you able to go now and see your film with an audience and sort of gauge?
Yeah, I do that sometimes, but it's not necessarily that I should go there. I do watch other films apart from mine, and the good ones I watch.
But that you'll only realize after you finish watching it.
No, I see. The thing is that जब ISI का ठप्पा लगता है ना, स्टैंडर्ड का, उसके बाद फिर पता नहीं क्यों लोग बोलते हैं यार इसकी मार्केटिंग ठीक नहीं हुई इसलिए मैं नहीं गया. अरे मैं भैया इन्फॉर्मेशन तो थी ना कि ISI वाले लोग हैं इसके अंदर, जाके देखिएगा. That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, like I said, sometimes you can get upset also. But the whole process of filmmaking is a very, very difficult process, very daunting process, especially for someone like Kushal, who's stepping into this field, comes from a field also which is a filmmaking kind of process. वो अलग फिल्में बनती हैं, ad feature films बनती हैं, जिसमें ज़्यादा पैसा waste होता है, ज़्यादा पैसा आपको मिलता है बनाने के लिए फिल्में. All my friends, who are successful film directors, they say sometimes we make big money because of our ads. और वहाँ ads में पैसा बना के घर वाले ले लेते हैं, सब कुछ सेट कर लेते हैं, then we go back to feature films.
सपना तो सबका फिल्म बनाना ही होता है.
But have you had that journey where, and everybody's got to think of running the house, running various things for survival. Mumbai is a place where survival is important. Did you make your base in advertising and then decided, because you must have had the skills to want to write a script?
I always wanted to make a feature film only.
Right.
But yeah, ad film helps a lot in getting the money also and getting the settlement also.
But when you make ad films now, I feel the kind of ad films have also changed a lot now. Now it's no longer the kind of storylines that used to be there earlier. Do you feel that freedom in making ad films is also gone now?
In my case, I always had the freedom.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I directly met clients actually. There was not agency involved in between. So I used to meet them, I used to convince them this is my concept and I want to shoot with your product and this is my storyline and this is my budget.
Was filmmaking also that easy as a step up? Did you just meet KK and said, this is my concept, this is my storyline, this is my budget, let's just shoot?
I think I am lucky. Yeah. This was very easy. My first thing was to convince him. Yeah. And once I got KK sir, everything was very easy and everything was on place.
What I like is whenever I see a film, I look at star cast. Very interesting star cast. Sharib Hashmi is also there. Very strong actor. उसकी भी जर्नी बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रही है. कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गया है. I think one of the finest actors भी है. थोड़ा समय लगेगा सेट होने में. Another lady who is making us feel as we are growing older that she is going back 5 years at a time. मंदिरा बेदी के 20 packs always सब जगह दिखते हैं. But ये सब तो सिर्फ ingredients रहते हैं. I am it's wrong to call you a first time filmmaker because I believe that you obviously made films, may not have been feature films. But a promo was extremely gripping. I think today a lot of promos पूरा story बता देते हैं. You don't have to see the film only, पहले ही पता लग जाता है.
Correct.
यहाँ पे मुझे ज़्यादा कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा था. Plus Raima Sen also in there. So did you spend a lot of time? Do you think that's your forte to be able to edit a great promo and so that's why?
No, story is that good. ये तो हमने बहुत सारी चीजें क्योंकि suspense thriller है तो we cannot show everything.
Correct, obviously.
So we could select very few shots to make this promo.
Yeah.
If you see the film, then you will come to know that it's a brilliant story. It's a brilliant film. So promo is a small part of it.
But delivering what you had thought of, what you had written and on the big screen, was it easy?
I thought of deliver as a promo.
No, not promo, as a film.
Yeah, I
was it easy for you?
Yeah, it was very easy. But a lot of hard work went behind it.
Yeah.
But I think this is what I wanted to always make.
Was it easy? As he seems quite...
No, we did extensive work on this. It's not that...
Pre-end, yeah.
What happens is things become easy or difficult depending on your involvement in it. And we were completely involved, all of us. So it was complete collaborative work and we finished the entire shoot in 20 days.
Wow.
So yeah, so we did really work hard. 20 days are because of 2-3 reasons. One is, of course, not 2-3 reasons, actually main reason being that we were not too rich. Okay. So yeah, so we had to see to it that. So now to finish your shoot in a budgeted time requires a lot of preparation. Yeah. And that's what we did. And we shot in God-forsaken places and beautiful places in Manali, Upper Manali and Rohtang and all that stuff. All because we were prepared. We had gone there earlier, we had seen the place, we had done all the stuff required, and then we were just to finish the shoot. So for us, that's why he said that it's sort of easy in that sense because
it was non-stop.
Yeah,
so you
non-stop.
You know, so when would you have any apprehensions? Thodi jijak hogi when you meet someone like KK Menon because you know that it must be a. So it happens to me when I meet Mr. Bachchan also. I feel like if I'm not prepared to meet him, the only person I feel he'll say, why have you come here? You know, he's the kind, and he plays along also. Similarly, when you meet someone like KK, you know that his body of work is so brilliant. Are you thinking of that also? Is it a baggage that you carry when you go to meet him?
मुझे बहुत बुरी तरह से चाहिए थे वो, तो थोड़ा सा वो प्रेशर था मेरे अंदर कि पता नहीं हाँ बोलेंगे कि ना बोलेंगे, क्योंकि मैंने पूरा स्क्रिप्ट मैंने लिखा था उनको सोच के कि मुझे वो चाहिए ही चाहिए, तो थोड़ा सा वो तो था.
So which KK was in your mind when you were writing the script?
No, not a single person. मतलब ये नहीं था कि वो जो रोल किया था वो आदमी चाहिए मुझे. जो मेरा रोल है बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, तो
कई सारे उसमें.
I could not think of anyone else who could do this best.
Yeah.
Only him.
And that's why KK Menon is where he is today. A strong script, 20 days shoot that they finish in, which actually gives power to a lot of people. If you can finish a shoot in 20 days, I'm sure a lot of people have actually thought of that. Was releasing something that you thought would be easier and वो ज़्यादा मुश्किल हुआ?
नहीं.
वो भी easy हो गया. वाह यार. Are you very connected? ऐसे कुछ आपके connections हैं क्या कुछ बहुत अच्छे?
नहीं. If you have the passion and have the right thing, right script, and you meet right people, then it will work.
तो आपने कोई भी चक्की नहीं पिसी है, ना किसी के दरवाजे खटखटाए?
मेहनत बहुत करी है हम लोगों ने.
अच्छा.
बहुत मेहनत करी है, स्क्रिप्ट पे बहुत काम किया, फिर लोकेशंस पे भी जाके पहले से जाके.
Are you a superstition and religious person? आंकड़ों में बिलीव करते हैं, इस दिन पे स्टार्ट करना है, इस दिन पे खत्म करना है, ऐसे?
नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा तो नहीं, लेकिन हाँ अवॉइड नहीं करते चीज़ों को.
It seems quite easy to have done this too, but do you think now we're reaching a stage where it's very difficult to get your point of view across to others because सबके हाथ लगता है मुझे बंधे हुए हैं, the censors and the people, the producers. So how would you? I mean, did you think that this film would get released or on time or those kind of things?
No. Like most of my films which I've done, the intentions are always towards creating good cinema.
Okay.
Period. Now, what follows is something that you or me can't control. So there's no point in thinking about that in advance, like kya hoga, kya nahi hoga. The idea was to make a brilliant film, and I think we have achieved it in this film because it's not just a suspense thriller. It's also a human story. So it's not that once I know who the murderer is, the killer is, finished the film. ऐसा नहीं है. That's much more to it. There is a human story attached to it, which will stay with you after watching the film. That makes this film unique suspense thriller. So for me, that aspect of this film really attracted. I mean, I just thought that if we can achieve both these things together in a film, because it does a Volta face. I mean, if you actually watch the film, you'll realize what I'm trying to say. it does have a impactful.
So were you impressed? I mean, for the first time.
Initially, when he had come to me, I had rejected the script.
Really?
In fact, he had come with me. So but I found that there's a huge. I told him that there's a seed in this, just perfect. Only the tree around it is now not yet nutritious. So let's make it. But at a concept level, content level, I felt that this could become a brilliant film. And I told him this. And then he said, okay, fine, give me a month and a half. And he came back. And that really, I mean, the kind of transition that happened from there to there really impressed me. I thought, this is a film I must...
And as a director also?
Absolutely.
I mean, he comes on set the first day. Did he look... Like, you know, some directors can get very involved in that because it's their first film. So, you know, they're like, let's do it this way, let's do it this way. How was he on set?
The best part is that we had a lot of interactions before that.
Oh, so it was already, all right, it's the 70th day of shoot, but we got 20 to shoot.
Yeah, so ultimately, action and cut was later. Before that, a lot of work happened. So
what's the chill out zone that, you know, when you have a film like this, you know that it's so short and you're shooting in a place which is outdoor, light ki bhi kami ho sakti hai, outdoor karna hota hai. Are there lots of dinners that happen? Who cooks or who's the big foodie in the set?
No, ऐसा
नहीं.
नहीं.
Considering Mandira, I think पानी पीती होंगी, or very very strict with her. But in the group, who's the big foodie or who's the person who says, all right, we've had 15 hours of shoot, let's sit together and just relax?
I'm definitely not a foodie.
Oh, really?
So that helps, I think, for the filmmakers also.
Not a foodie at all.
I'm okay. I eat to live, not live to eat. So
Really?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And आप?
Same.
Really? यार ये तो बड़ा सैड है यार और बाकी सेट पे तो मतलब
नहीं ऐसा नहीं कि कोई किसी को खाने नहीं देता है
अच्छा
बिल्कुल खाइएगा आप
सो सेट पर लेकिन माहौल बनाने के लिए कई बार ऐसे 20 डे जो शेड्यूल रहता है बहुत स्ट्रेस भी हो सकता है
पता नहीं जितने लोग आसपास थे वो सब बहुत पैशनेट थे ऐसा नहीं था कि उनका कुछ और एजेंडा चल रहा है या पीछे कुछ और बातें चल रही हैं सब लोग इन्वॉल्व थे और सब लोगों का एक ही था कि ये फिल्म अच्छी बनानी है
अच्छा तो ये बात बताओ सबसे ज्यादा फोन कौन चेक करता है सेट पे
कुछ जगह पे तो नेटवर्क ही नहीं था
हम लोग जहाँ कर रहे थे वहाँ नेटवर्क
सेल्फी फीवर किसी का नहीं होगा फिर ऑब्वियसली सेट पे
नहीं अभी तक
तो पीआर नहीं होता है लव दिस वाज लाइक अ ड्रीम स्टार्ट फॉर यू यू नो यू हैव टू डील विद एनी ईगोस इन्वॉल्वड आल्सो इन अ सेट व्हिच कैन हैपन नाउ व्हेन यू डिड एक्चुअली कम अप विद द नेम वोडका डायरीज इसकी थॉट क्या थी बिकॉज़ इट्स एन इंटरेस्टिंग नेम टू हैव
वोडका डायरीज एक क्लब है फिल्म के अंदर story is revolving around that club murders are happening ACP Ashwini Dikshit is doing the investigation in this club
but that's in the club how do you think of Vodka Dairies
ये तो राइटर ने सोचा था
तो he likes his vodka ऐसा कुछ
we didn't ask him the reason
you didn't even think that
you just like the
no I just loved the title
sometimes as a filmmaker do you get excited now ki say the last 2 years has changed a lot of things sometimes it makes you scared also
I'm very confident and excited
now when you did come into the theater 2 years back were you ready to make a film then do you feel like you know with this kind of script or you think 2018 is a better time after the transition phase I feel that has happened in 2017
this is the best time to release this kind of film or
when you see certain films flopping and all कई बार ऐसे डर लगता है एज अ फिल्म मेकर यू नो आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स यूज्ड टू हैपन शिट ये नहीं चल रही यार ये हमारी तो समथिंग सिमिलर है यू नो दे फील कि वेदर वी शुड रिलीज और नॉट एक्टर्स का तो ठीक है उन्होंने तो जॉब अपना कर लिया बट एज अ फिल्म मेकर
मुझे लगता नहीं कि हम लोग ने जो फिल्म बनाई उससे मिलती जुलती है उसका कोई रेफरेंस पॉइंट है कि ऐसा ये
दिस जॉनर आल्सो
हां तो इट्स अ वेरी डिफरेंट फिल्म तो इसको अप्रिसिएशन मिलेगा ही मिलेगा ऐसा
डू यू लाइक गोइंग टू थिएटर्स अ लॉट एंड वाचिंग अ लॉट ऑफ कई बार लोग देखते हैं ना दूसरे कहां चल रहा है मार्केट में क्या-क्या फिल्में चल रही हैं आप फिल्में नहीं देखते
नहीं उतना ज्यादा जाके थिएटर में वैसे नहीं देखता हूं
Wow. So how did then this entire bit of you thinking that you could pulling off a Bollywood film is not easy. I love this confidence. It's fantastic. It will inspire a lot of people. If you had some new filmmakers there with no backing, you know, with just a thought in their mind and knowing that in this case where your actor said no, what advice would you give budding filmmakers?
Live with your passion and concentrate, focus on what you want. Don't listen to others actually.
I think that's a very word. कहीं सुनी बातों पर कई बार believe नहीं करना चाहिए. KK sir, now the last couple of years, some interesting films have come out. Some have done well, some have not. Like you said, you don't always look at the outcome. But will we see you getting back into the commercial zones also that you sometimes might do films where okay, I'm okay with it, but I still don't mind doing a larger setup.
Yeah, I keep doing that on and off.
Yeah.
And it all depends. I see, I've done all kinds of films. I've done very good films, extremely brilliant films, extremely bad films, indifferent films. I've done all kinds of films.
Yeah.
So for me, and it's not that my intention is always to do something good.
Yeah.
But it needn't necessarily pan out that way, and that's the part of life. So you really can't do much about it. So for me, that's no criteria. Pre-facto, I mean, I can't prejudge a genre, for example. People say, what genre is your film? I don't know. I mean, I'm here.
The assumption is people think that you like dark cinema.
No, I like to tell a story. I mean, I would like to be a part of storytelling. Now, once this film is made, then the what do you call, cinema pundits can analyze it and make it some socio-politico, economico, national, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I can't prejudge a script and say, okay, this is a genre. But for want of a better word, we call it suspense thriller or whatever. So that's how my approach has been. Actually, it's the simpler you are, the better it is. The moment you start getting into too much of intellectualism about cinema, intelligence is very good, but intellectualism sometimes can hamper your progress.
I think today, what he said, very important. Intelligence is good. That will only happen with tajurba, a little bit of experience, lots of learning, lots of reading. Everyone else thinks that they become masters of cinema, which is the problem today. Social media can be a big problem as far as cinema is concerned. How do you stop people who are watching a suspense thriller? First day, aake wahan pe likh diya. So I'm assuming that you will show the film not before Friday to anyone.
Yeah, no.
No, we can't. I mean,
obviously not. Otherwise, so yeah, there you go. So there won't be any review of ours or any preview of ours coming before the release, which I think is the right way to go. Leaves it out there. When you go and watch it, it's going to be out soon. I like the name of the film also. In case you still haven't seen the trailer, you go check it out. Trust me, you'll be drawn towards it. I hope that this is the start of a very successful journey for you. And I hope every film is as easy and as relaxed as it is for you.
Thank you so much.
And I hope to see you a lot more, sir.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Take care and I'll see you soon.